Okay guys, welcome back, and now we have the option to talk with Suzuya, Kanata, or Yoh-kun. And after much thought, I think I'm going to go for Kanata. Sulking as I took my seat, I rested my head on top of my hands. I then looked over to see Kanata sitting down. Our eyes met. I shrugged, casting my eyes downward, and pursed my lips. How childish of me. Geez, it's all because Kanata is being such a hassle. What's wrong, Kanata? You've been acting kind of weird since yesterday. This isn't like you, Kanata. This kind of behavior. Yoh-kun just transferred here. You need to be nicer to him. Or if you can't do that, at least don't fight with him every time you get the chance. I'm not the one starting the fights. He starts them. You're saying that sort of stubborn stuff again. You're not acting like yourself either, Kayla. All you've been doing is trying to force me to get close to that guy. Kanata, I'm not trying to force you to be close to him. I just wish you guys would get along. Like we ever could. Why not? Because that guy does nothing but cling all over you. He follows you around like a dog wagging his tail. Kayla is Kayla. You shouldn't be so close to that guy. I don't want to see that kind of Kayla. Kanata... Anyway, I've got nothing to do with you. It's a fight between men. Don't get involved anymore. Don't get involved? It's fine. Just drop it. If you don't tell me why, I won't understand. Geez, just leave it alone. The quiet you is cuter. Never mind. What? I didn't say anything. Sheesh, what's with you? In the end, Kanata and Yoh-kun continued to fight throughout the day. Suzuya and I had to step in and mediate each time. By the time the last bell rang, we were completely exhausted. What should I do? What will make those two get along? Even by the end of the day, I couldn't think of any answer. My room was filled with just nothing but sighs. March 12th. I glanced at the clock before leaving the dorm. It's past the time that I'd normally be at the class. I had to pick up something I forgot, and now I'm going to be late. If things continue like this, I'm going to be even more late. The flowers are already in bloom. Wait, now is not the time to be admiring flowers. Is that Kanata rolling around in his sleep over there? Curious, I took a closer look to find Kanata happily dozing off. As always, he does things at his own pace. Good morning, Kanata. What are you doing? You know at this rate, you'll be late. Yo, Kayla. The weather's nice today. Now is not the time to be bumming around. I'm busy observing photosynthesis. That's why I'm skipping. You better get to class soon. Get to class? If you're not going, neither will I. Should you really be missing any more days? It's fine. I've properly calculated it. Anyway, don't go sounding like Suzuya now. Calculated? He's always in a hurry and never relaxes, just like an old lady. Living a rushed life like that will age him way too fast. So, in order to prevent aging like that, I aim to live a life full of relaxation. Even if you try to make it sound like one, that's not actually an excuse for being late. You caught on then? Geez, of course I caught on. If you keep nagging so early in the morning, you'll quickly turn into an old lady. Old lady? How rude. You should relax more. Relax. The breeze is pretty nice today. Maybe I should skip as well. Is that all right? After all, you don't know if you have attended enough days, and you may have to rush at the last moment. I have properly attended enough days. Besides, unlike you, my usual attendance is good, so I'll be fine. Shut up. Leave me alone. Jeez. And I even bothered to worry about you. Who was the one that said to relax? What a comeback, Kayla. Well, I quite like that uncute side of you. Uncute? Don't make that face. It was supposed to be like a compliment. Thanks, Kanata. So is it all right if I relax with you today then? Well, it's fine as long as it's what you want to do. I shrugged and sat down next to Kanata. I wonder why. At that moment, I had no urge to leave Kanata. I just can't figure out the reason why. I just want to stay by his side, probably. The wind feels nice. Yeah. The only thing we can hear is the sound of the wind. The pleasant breeze gently brushes against our faces. Beside me, Kanata took a deep breath and softly closed his eyes. The smell of spring. That reminds me, when we were younger, the three of us often used to fall asleep looking at the stars outside. Yeah, we did something like that. You were such a klutz back then. Weren't you always tripping? You're the one to talk. You used to be such a crybaby. Shut up, that never happened. There's got to be something wrong with your memory. If not, then forget about it. When he said that, Kanata turned away and started sulking. I've only just realized it, but Kanata's profile has really started to look like that of an adult's. His face is the only part of him that remains from his crybaby days. Suzuya was the only one who could put a stop to Kanata's tears as he cried. All I did was stand there nervously. I could do nothing but hand him a handkerchief. It was frustrating. Kanata always cried for the same reason. Hey, has your health been all right lately? Isn't that obvious? Suzuya asks me, you ask me, all of you worry way too much. But you have a disease. Oh, I wonder what kind of disease he has. I know myself better than anyone else, so don't worry about me. There's no need to. Please. Kanata, don't look so down like you're about to cry. It's not that big of a deal. Chin up, okay? Kayla? It hurts me the most to see you with such a sad face. Suddenly, Kanata lets out an agonizing groan and grasps at the area near his heart. Kanata, are you all right? Desperately, I run my hands over his back. He tightly grasps my hands. Kanata's bony hands hold onto mine tighter and tighter. Kayla. Kanata, I'll go get someone right now. Don't go. Stay here. Stay here by my side. Kanata. Listen up. Don't forget what I'm about to tell you. What is it? If I were to die. Stop it. Don't say things like that. It's fine. Just listen. If I were to die, scatter my ashes on the moon. Kanata. Because by then, it'll probably be normal to take a trip to the moon. Eh? So he's actually fine? What? Suzuya as an old man and you as an old woman can go on a trip to the moon together. Just imagining it cracks me up. Hey, Kanata! Just kidding, it was a joke. It's obviously just a joke. Since you kept scolding me, I wanted to scare you. You're terrible. I was seriously worried about you. That is a pretty bad joke. Ow! You're seriously angry. I can do at least this much, so there's no need to worry. Kanata. Your face just a second ago was priceless. You look like you were seriously gonna cry. Don't be stupid. There's no way I'd die that easily, right? Geez, how should I know? Don't be angry. My bad, I'm sorry. That's why you shouldn't worry about me so much. But I don't want to worry you needlessly. When you looked so sad earlier, I didn't know what to do. I want you to always laugh, innocently. If it means that much to you, Kanata, then I understand. You're worrying about everything else more than you do about yourself. After all, weren't you trying to think of a way to make Tomoe and I get along? That is... I'm exactly right, aren't I? I have at least that much insight into your thinking. After all, I have been with you all this time. Well then, Kanata, are you going to try and get along with Yokun? This and that are two different things. Eh? Kidding. You fall for this stuff easily, don't you? Jeez. Don't worry, I don't want to get along with Tomoe, but I don't want to trouble you, so I'll give it a shot. Really? I'll try my best, but it's probably impossible. Really now, that doesn't sound like you're going to try your best. If you do nothing but get angry, you'll become ugly. You're so cute normally, so why don't you show me your cute side? What's with that comment? So random. Somehow, this doesn't seem like you, Kanata. Your mood is different. Stupid. It's obviously a compliment. Who would call this uncute girl cute? That's mean. If you want sweet words, why don't you ask that damn Hitsuji? Wouldn't he say them enough to make you sick? Why are you saying his name like that? Don't you two get along well? You and that damn Hitsuji. That guy likes you. Never mind. Wrong. It's not because I'm jealous. Don't get the wrong idea. Anyway, don't cling all over that guy. What a tsundere. Hey, Kanata? I'm going to sleep now. That's why you go to sleep too. To hide his completely red face, Kanata turned over to sleep. Suddenly, I heard him breathing in his sleep. It was a bit unnatural. I closed my eyes. I can hear Kanata's heartbeat nearby. As I nestle closely to that sound, I fall asleep in no time. March 17th. 1 week has passed since Yoh-kun transferred here. As usual, Yoh-kun doesn't speak openly with anyone else but me. Rather, it seems as if he is using me as a barrier from others. All right, that's all for today. Make sure you review and revise. It's over. Afternoon at last. It's finally lunch break. Shall we eat together, Kayla? Sure, that sounds good. But shouldn't we eat together with Suzuya and Kanata? I believe that eating with a lot of lively people makes the food even more delicious. It's fine with just the two of us, because I want to enjoy my time talking with you. But don't you want some socializing with other people? I'm sure that everyone wants to learn more about you. I don't want to learn about them. I'm not interested in other people. Yoh-kun, you're the only one I want to get to know. Why? I think having lots of friends is a good thing. I don't need any. Yoh-kun, I find their inquisitive eyes detestable. Besides, I don't want anyone to intrude on our time together. Yoh-kun. Geez, what a clueless guy. She's saying she doesn't want to eat with you. Kanata, don't put words in my mouth. Ha, you again? Can't cut it out? Why don't you get that your existence is only negative for Kayla? Yoh-kun. You bastard. That's it. I won't put up with your crap anymore, Hitsuji. Step outside. Let's settle this like men with our fists. What are you saying? Stop saying such stupid things. Not exactly my first choice, but if that's how it's going to be, then fine. I want to shut you up quickly so I can have lunch with Kayla. Yoh-kun, you don't have to do this. Please stop, okay? Yoh-kun? Kayla, I'm sorry, but I can't listen to your request this time. If I can't bring down Delinquent-kun myself, then I can't protect you. No way. That's just the way I like it. You'll be crying in no time. Right back at you. Don't think you can run away now. Even if you cry and beg, I won't go easy on you. Kanata and Yoh-kun exchange a glare as they exit the classroom. Overwhelmed by their tension, the students quickly make way for them. What should I do? The only one that can stop them is Suzuya. Quickly, I rushed back to where Suzuya was. Suzuya, what should we do? We have to stop them. What do you think about just letting them go through with it until the end this time? Suzuya! When it comes to guys, sometimes letting them solve it this way works better than having them talk it out. But what if they get hurt? Don't worry, they know their limits. Kanata knows without a doubt, and this doesn't seem like Tomoe-kun's first fight either. Those guys have been at odds since the start anyway. It'll be good for them to lose a bit. Suzuya, now isn't the time to be laughing. Come on, come with me. All right, I doubt they will get out of hand, but since I'm a little worried, I'll go and keep an eye on them. But I won't interfere, unless I need to. This is the rule of a fight between men. I understand, so let's hurry. We raced to the rooftop. Kanata and Yoh-kun had already begun to fight. In my fear, I tried to stop them, but Suzuya swiftly caught my hand. Not yet. We need to just watch on for now. If it gets out of hand, I promise I'll stop them. All right. Even though I had given Suzuya my word, I couldn't let things go on this way. Kanata and Yoh-kun were fighting right before my eyes. As they each take a step, the atmosphere around them seems to crumble. Suzuya insisted that fighting was the best way for the men to work things out, but I can't watch. I can't watch this. To give Kanata a run for his money when he's so used to fighting, Yoh-kun must be quite skilled. Is this really the time to be impressed? Sorry, I just got caught up in how balanced the fight is. Don't worry though, they know their limits. I understand that, but I know it seems stupid, but when it comes to men, when it comes down to it, they need to fight to really make sense of each other. Then Suzuya, are you going to fight too? Me? I won't. I'm pacifistic by nature. I'm glad. If you were to fight too, I wouldn't know what to do. But I guess I am slightly envious. Those two can let their true feelings be known and clash with each other and honestly fight without holding anything back. Suzuya's eyes narrow as he watched on. I saw those sorrowful eyes flicker for a moment. Was it just my imagination? This is the first time I have ever seen the calm and gentle Suzuya make such an expression. Something about that expression was heart-crushing. Give it up already, Hitsuji. Right back at you. Why can't you just honestly admit you lost? You bastard! You'll never mouth off like that again! Ugh! Suddenly Kanata's body began to shake severely and sway, causing him to lose his balance and fall hand first to the ground. Oh no, I hope his heart's okay. His face distorted with pain. Kanata? That's enough. Suzuya, who had been watching on in silence, pushed his way between Kanata and Yoh-kun forcefully. You guys already fought enough, right? If you keep it up, lunch break will end before you have time to eat. Don't stop us, Suzuya. I'll beat him no matter what. You can settle it another time. Got it, Kanata, Tomoe-kun? With the intensity of Suzuya's words, Kanata and Yoh-kun fall silent. All right, the fighting ends here. Now let's enjoy our lunch. Suzuya, I made a lot for lunch today. There's enough for everyone, so don't hold back and eat. With Suzuya's calming smile, the overwhelming tension faded away. However, the heat from the fight still remained in Kanata and Yoh-kun as they just stand there motionless. Suzuya ignores them, happily laying out lunch instead. This all happens because the three of them like doing things at their own pace. I stood in the center of those three, who forms an irregular triangle around me. I'm worried. What should I do? Talk with Kanata, talk with Suzuya, talk with Yoh-kun. I guess let's talk to Kanata again. I want to see how he's doing after a fight, this disease. Hey Kanata, are you alright? You look a little pale. I'm alright. I'm just a bit under the weather. No need to worry. Of course I'm worried. I just saw you fight right before my eyes. I'm sorry for causing trouble. I don't want to worry you that much. Rest assured. Don't look so down. I'll get worried about you. Sorry, but... It may seem stupid, but men have times where there are things that they need to convey. Kanata... Anyway, that damn Hitsuji hit me with his best shot. Are you okay? Isn't your lip swollen? Here, the area around your upper lip. What? Don't touch me out of nowhere. You surprised me. Ouch. Sorry. That hurt. That damn Hitsuji. I didn't think he'd be that strong. Is this really the time to be laughing? Sheesh, makes me wonder if I should be worrying about you or not. You should laugh too, especially during times like this. You should laugh. But I'm not laughing. Is that so? Then I'll make you laugh. Gucci 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 goo. Don't tickle me. You finally laughed. Your laughing face fits you the best. Sheesh, don't say weird things like that after forcing someone to laugh. For a little while, we looked over those two, but they won't even look at each other. It would be nice if they would at least say something. During these times, I wonder what Suzuya would do. Suzuya, is there any way to get these two to talk? A little while after I discussed my worries with Suzuya, he suddenly seems to think of something. Kanata, Tomoe-kun, how long do you plan to stay over there? If you keep zoning out, Kayla will eat all the food. Hey, I'm not eating that much. Geez, Susia tries to lure people over with food, just like an old lady. Can't you at least say, like an old man? Well, I guess I do give in too much. Aren't you going to eat, Kanata? Of course I'll eat, or rather, I'm starving. Oh, today's side dishes look really good together. Kanata was successfully lured over. Yoh-kun, why don't you come over here too? If you insist, Kayla, but to be honest, I'm not very good with Japanese food. Suzia's onigiri is extremely delicious. There are just times when the inside are completely outrageous. Yep, that's right, just like Russian roulette. It makes your heart race. Like Russian roulette, huh? Now I'm kind of interested. Tozuki, I won't hold back. I'll have one. Eat up and enjoy. Now then, I wonder which one Tomoe-kun will end up with. Yoh-kun, how is it? What is it? Chocolate? Something extremely sweet is spreading throughout my mouth. Oh, that's a complete failure. Poor Hizuji. C'est délicieux. Huh? I love chocolate. Tomoe-kun is such a weirdo. The irregular triangle is slowly rounding out. Our relationship is gradually becoming like a circle. I hope that someday we can become a complete circle, and then the four of us would be able to laugh together. For the secret wish to reach heaven. I looked up towards the sky. Wednesday, March 18th. It's finally over. It was after school, and I had invited Susia to study with me in the library. Even though spring break is about to start, we still have a lot of homework. I told Susia that studying together would make things more efficient. However, my main reason is that I know I can do better studying with Susia, who has the best grades in our class. Thanks to Susia always caring about me and lending a helping hand to me like this, I believe that's the reason why I've been able to keep up with my classwork until now. Huh? It's already dark outside. Isn't that because you were concentrating so much that time flew by in the blink of an eye? Thanks to you, Susia, I was able to get a bunch of homework done. Thank you. I think this is a good stopping point. We'll see what happens with Susia's study time with us next time. Thanks for watching.